As I do this video in this dirty, filthy airport here at Marshaba, I'm trying in my own way to educate a public of what's going on in Abaco, my beloved Abaco. This is my Abaco, born here. Those days when we didn't know anything but doctor and nurses, midwife and outdoor toilets was the norm here in Abaco. And as we see the crime escalate with growth brings crime, the good and the bad happens. And in my own way trying to make Abaco great once again. And while Mullings and his boss down there, Mortimer, focus on Kai Mills, crime is wrapping right in the station. And crime should not be held a secret, like how Mortimer has been kept in its secret from the public. I don't know if he's let Sam Butler, I don't know if he let the commissioner of police know what's going on. And when you could see Mullings right in the front of his boss, Mortimer. Mortimer was feet from Kai Mills when I was grabbed by Mullings, Sergeant Mullings. I was grabbed in the front of the Attorney General, Edward Johnson, who's their boss, immediate boss from the Attorney General office. And Mullings not only avoided or stopped me from movement, he did more. He grabbed me and pushed me through the exit entrance door at the main terminal. All this while, his boss, Mortimer, is watching. I showed Mortimer the video. I went up to Mortimer's car while it was happening. He was there, he saw, he pulled off. The next day I saw Mortimer with Murphy there, with Mullings there. And the next day, Mullings was back in charge of the airport, like he insulted some fool. But I want to assure Mullings and his boss, Murphy, Kai ain't no fool, by now you all should know. But it has to be that all the stuff that's been happening under the watch of Mortimer must be the choir director who's directing stupid police to try to shut me down while it's alleged that his policeman on Friday had sex with a girl, a Haitian girl, that was the driver in the getaway car of an armed robbery. Mortimer has yet to inform the public, advise the public, to ask the public for help, but yet he has sergeant like Mullings that has SIB training. He always brag about the SIB. That must be named son of a, you know what. But he ain't mean nothing with intelligence. But he tried to act intelligent by every day for the last 3 days trying to ticket me up for tints, parking illegal in the no parking zone where there's clearly no parking. He was so ignorant yesterday that he allowed and he asked the immigration officer to block the spot, the immediate spot in the front of the airport where taxi pick up and drop off. That is the brilliancy of Mortimer and Mullings. See, the two of them names begin with M. Mullings and Mortimer. They're the ones that try to keep me before the courts. But someday we will have a magistrate that would understand why is it that Kai Mills only got 10 traffic tickets at his workplace. Not a place, but his workplace where you're supposed to be a professional, because we are the first and the last people to see these tourists. But Mullings, by the instruction of his boss, Mortimer, is in Kai face every day. I want Mortimer to camera up and tell the Bahamian people how come the one girl escaped and the 3 others remain in custody. Also, want him to name the police that were at the desk when she disappeared and what is his department doing about the police that was on duty while this girl escaped. There is so much happening in Abaco, but the only focus is on Kai Mills because I speak out. I want to assure them that I have international protection. My company is registered as the Abaco Freedom Fighters Association. And when I send these videos, I wish that Bahamians didn't get them. I'm sending them to the world because Bahamians keep accepting the garbage. And when they come to Abaco, for some reason, even Bahamians that come to Abaco think Abaco people are stupid, dumb, and ignorant. And for the most part, they're right because they're doing all sort of things to them and they just keep sucking it up, keep sucking it up till you blow up. I am not going to accept no lawlessness, no disrespect from anybody. I have a constitutional right for freedom of speech, freedom of movement. And when you say Mullins could stop me from my freedom of movement and his boss, Mortimer, is pressing 2 feet from him and send him back to work the next day, Mortimer, you too is a cockroach. You're the biggest cockroach of all in that brown uniform. You have no leadership skill. Your job is to put your officers in their place. They are representing you. So when Mullins assaulted me and you're 2 feet from me and you brought him back to work again, Mortimer, the world, Abaco Chief of Police, is the biggest of all cockroaches. It's not like he weren't there when I was assaulted and battered. He was present. So if he brings his officer back to work the next day, he is colluding with him. He said, good job, Mullins. Keep on keeping on. Keep on assaulting the citizens of this country whom you swore to protect and to serve. There is no service when the police chief, Kevin Mortimer, is present, when that brute Mullins with a football head gonna assault an elected man. Mind you, I am elected by the same people that elected Mortimer's boss, the minister, Marvin Dames. They are Bahamians that elected us. And when the head law enforcement in Abaco could say to his little sergeant, we don't like nobody on the police force anyhow, I don't know why the hell Mullins is there. He don't like nobody, including Mortimer. And Mortimer tap him on the back. Well done job. You should have pushed Kai down. You should not have just pushed him through the door. You should have pushed him down. That is my reading from all this, because the next day, Mullins is back on the job. Down in Grand Bahama, Sam Butley ain't no different. I went down there and report Wendell Clark, drunk every night, in the police car, and he's in charge. What if an accident has happened, something that you need quick and swift minds to attend to? How could Wendell Clark be at his best in charge of the whole island when he's inebriated? Not only inebriated, but he got the police car in the front of the bar. And then when I started to do the video, he went further. He had one of his police officers drop him to get drunk, and when he's inebriated enough, he called the officer to pick him back up in his drunk state. So how is the junior officer gonna respect a drunk clerk who is a lawyer and a police? This It's what I'm trying to clean up in Abaco. But so far, Anthony Ferguson, I'm hearing you. Marvin Dames, you're looking good, boy. You're looking pretty. The song say you're looking pretty. But at the end of your term, Marvin Dames, are you going to be at the same end road as the last minister responsible in the PLP era? You know what happened to him? Right after he did nothing, his district and the Prime Minister district was the most heated crime area in Nassau, and them two brutes on the TV bragging to each other, the Prime Minister Perry and the Minister of National Security, saying who got the most crime in their district and putting the map and showing you on national television. That is what they thought about crime here. Marvin, so far you're looking good, but you ain't doing nothing. Start in Abaco. This is a hog pen. Whenever police could juice a Haitian girl and let her out of jail, and we have heard nothing from nobody in law enforcement. But when our boys are perceived to have done a crime, they're all over the media. They're all the bulletins out. Where is the bulletin on this Haitian girl that juiced your officer in the police station to get loose? Where's that report? That is what WCAY is all about. Bringing out all the cockroaches of that filthy place down there. Plenty cockroach down there, you know. But the white cockroach is the one that got on brown. Them brown stain on them and does nothing. That is what I'm talking about. Cockroaches in uniform. This is a cockroach video today. We need these cockroach and these brown uniforms out of Abaco. And indeed, Mullins need to go. Kai cares. As I talk about these gangsters at the Leonard International Airport, where again, they can't even pick up weed. Look at the weed. Weed. Right up to your chest, weed, dirt. That thing is still down there. Kai cares. You're live. In the front of the most expensive airport in the Caribbean, and indeed, the most dirtiest and filthiest of airport. Even the police Mullins out there is dirty and filthy and corrupt and a criminal in uniform, and his boss just as bad because he's representing him. He's the chief here. He needs to go. Mortimer and Murphy, they even sound alike. Kai cares. As we try to get rid of Mullins and the Candish man. Mortimer and Murphy. Mullins. Murphy already gone. It's so good to get him gone. I can't get him with my system. Keep calling him. Murphy, hope you catch some poggy and grunt down there in Maguana. The hurricane carry you offshore. But I'm talking about Murphy. He's gone. That one already gone. That's a criminal. That's the one that stole $2,000 from me. I ain't get my money yet. And they talk about they sent him to another island to thief again. Keep thiefing. Send Mullins and Mortimer down there in Maguana. Send anybody down to Maguana. And stay down there. Don't come back to Abaco.